These two are no strangers to each other.
Is it tournament field? There we go.
Yeah, tournament.
Just doing this ahead of time, because I'll forget.
Right. Looks like they're going right into it. So what do you think about this matchup, Ernest?
I think it's in Yun's favor,
Yeah.
especially now. Just with the red focus buffs and the nerfs to Fei Long in general. So
just
Fei has to do a lot more work than Yun does, in my opinion.
okay. I can see that. Yeah, Yun doesn't necessarily. I mean, Fei doesn't necessarily have one go-to option in most situations against Yun. Like
I don't think it's the Yun having one go-to. Well, Yun always has an option.
I'm saying Fei doesn't necessarily have like an easy option to get out of Yun's pressure in different situations.
No, he does a very good job of keeping Yun at bay, like this. The problem is when Yun gets started, he doesn't really have much to, other than guessing a DP and putting himself at large risk. Like, he really doesn't have anything to stop Yun.
Like,
but that's every character. Like, and Yun can just bring the lead back. Especially with command throw, even blocking is risk.
Right.
But that's why Yun's Yun. So, and you just kind of have to work through it, and that's what Dr1ftwood is doing, so he got first round. But I think what Dr1ftwood's plan is just to be annoying. Like, you notice he's not doing anything. He's just trying to react to everything that Yun does.
I think that's pretty solid, too, because if Yun's going to use one of his options, like, kind of giving yourself more time to react isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, you should play this game on reaction. I mean, it's okay to have a plan, but you need to be able to react to what's going on the screen. And Dr1ftwood's doing a good job of that right now.
So very quickly, the corner.
But there he tries that FADC -4 -5, and Yun punishes it, reframe jab. And neutral jumps twice and gets uppercut both times for it.
Yeah, and I think at this point he's just kind of exercising his different options just to see if he can get one to work, but Abe's been all over.
Yeah, he's, that should have been uppercut.
Ultra.
Yeah, that should have been EX uppercut ultra. That was game. Oh, I didn't even update the score. Oh, we got done with the game. I'm getting ahead of myself. I saw the one win, but that was the last game.
All right, this is very critical situation.
Yeah, this is where the nerves are steeled. Dr1ftwood put it all on the line.
Yeah.
He went for it. But at that point, he had to because Yun could have punished the second Rekka. So he just took the gamble.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Good dive kick. Yeah, caught a button.
And Yun's already in. This is the worst. Like, you need to beat Yun in the first 2 rounds, because this is the worst position to be in against Yun, is third round, going into a third round when he has full bar.
Right.
Because he has the potential to kill you. Like, he'll do one red focus combo, and the next one will stun you, and the next combo will kill you.
Exactly.
So that's definitely not in your favor. But Dr1ftwood doing okay, sitting about 40% life.
And I mean, even if Yun doesn't use a red focus combo, he has plenty of meter to get you to the corner, and that's where he wins. Like, I feel like in this matchup, if Yun gets you to the corner, you're pretty much lost.
Or you need something like that.
Hey, yeah, but I mean, Dr1ftwood is doing a pretty good job of playing a mid-range game.
Well, you have to. Actually, I think it's more important to keep Yun. I'm not gonna say away from you, but at the correct distance.
Right.
Just where all of his tools are really good, but the weakest tools he has are in the mid range. So like the stand strong is really good, but it's a lot better than the dive kick, which you can react to at that range. Yun gets away with, or not Yun, Dr1ftwood gets away with a crouch tech here at the end.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Where is this?
You can kind of see Abe really wanted him to get to the corner at the end of that round, too, because he finished his combo into Ultra with Dash Punch to get that positioning.
There it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to find this cursor.
Oh, yeah.
I will be, well, the Maker House is right next to where I work at the U of A, so it's right next to where I work at. And I can just go afterwards. They're asking me if I'm ever going to make it. I didn't go this week because I was really sick. But I'll definitely try and make it next week. We'll see. Anyway, right back into it. I think it was Abe that took a little bit of time, or said3s took some time to think about it. which is a sign of a good player. Your first reaction is you want to just get back in there after you lost, but then you don't take time to think about what happened.
Right.
Especially in a final situation, it's actually a really smart thing to do. Even if it's only like 10 seconds.
Yeah, even doing that can mess up. That might mess up your opponent's groove too.
That too. I'm more of the mind frame of you're just resetting your brain. Because if you're upset, then you can't think right. And then if you can't think right, you're not going to win. So whatever said3s said to himself is working. Except when he gets wrecked. And those are all risks for Fei Long. Like Dr1ftwood is doing those rekkas that it's not the safest range. So if he, okay, man, grab for the win.
I was actually talking to Dr1ftwood, and I mean, you know, he's not afraid to take risks.
No, he says that's the way you have to play this character, which I mean, that's his opinion, and I'm not a Fei Long player, so I'll take his word for it. But it seems to work for him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going to take risks, if you're going to do something risky, you have to do it without hesitation.
Right.
You don't want to give it away before you do it.
No, exactly. And like I said, it's working for Dr1ftwood right now. So Abe down, gaming around. But he has full bar, and it's Yun.
Yeah,
and Yun can still bring this back.
I wonder how much he'll sit on it, or if he'll start to use it to get in.
No, I mean, Yun can afford to use it. So you'll probably, if Abe feels like it, he might use
EX
1 bar EX to get in.
All right, there it is.
But
Okay.
good block, yeah.
That worked out well for him. Now
So 1 bar, he baited out 2 from Dr1ftwood, so that's good.
And pretty, mess up the dive. That's kind of bad.
That was a low forward under the dive kick. I haven't seen that yet. Next hit, you'll see red focus, or not.
Okay, maybe he's gonna
No, he wants to save it.
Wow.
Taking a gamble. No, that's not going to work.
Oh, okay.
That Ultra is 11 frames, and as long as you don't hit a button, you're fine. And it's out the travel distance. So anyway, yeah, there was no chance of that hitting. Actually, I think it might have traded with dive kick if you
yeah, if
hit
you pressed
something.
the button, it might have actually hit him out of the air.
But it's all good. It worked out. So now Yun in a great position going in next round, 3 bars, which is exactly what he needs.
So let's see. Okay, uses meter just to get him off.
Yeah, you see him do that a lot. He'll uppercut FADC backwards just to get out of the pressure.
Right. I mean, it's really scary because all Yun has to do is walk forward, medium punch, kick him permanent shoulder.
Anything.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
As a buffer and EX Rekka.
To preemptively beat the dash punch.
Yeah. Well, it was to beat anything. Just happened to be dash punch.
Yeah.
So you can tell said3s is fishing. Like, he gets a single hit, this game's over.
Yeah, that could...
Choosing to save the bar, I think that's a smart decision because you can get the EX after this, which does a good amount of damage.
How do I hit him?
That randomly happens.
Oh, so Yun doesn't even know like, which side he's on.
Well, I think if he just did it late. So this is really tense. If the next hit wins.
Oh my goodness. And there you
I'm
go.
not sure. Yeah, those are the risks that I'm talking about. So
Yeah,
if said3s had even blocked that one, then it would have been,
over.
negative. But
What's what, -5 for the first one?
well, that was madness a lot more than that. That was a medium or heavy. That was not light Rekka.
Fierce.
So that was at least